music, really. So this is the latest album, yeah?
That's the latest project, yeah.
Wicked. So this is Connoisseurs of Hip Hop, Pass the Torch for Ty special on Brixton Radio. It's your boy SKANDOUZ, the hip hop original, and our special guest is here, the one and only Watusi87. How you doing, brother?
But I'm excellent, you know.
Yeah?
It's a sunny day.
It is.
The sun's shining inside and outside, so we giving thanks. We're grateful, you know.
Of course, man. We have to, man. It's always a blessing, man. Celebrate life every day, you know. And yeah, man. So we got some music here. We got a live performance that we want to squeeze in before the show's out.
Boy, getting this good treatment around this.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna be well fed, man.
Jeez.
So just for the people that might be listening right now live or on the Mixcloud that might not be fully initiated with who Watusi87 is, give us a little bit of background on how you got into music, man, and what was your key inspirations?
My key inspirations were, I'll give you the lowdown on a real personal level. Like my key inspirations, Brixton, Ladbroke Grove, mainly Ladbroke Grove, a bit of New Cross, a bit of Chelsea. So that's like my real foundation formative years. Within that, the musical influences came from hip hop, reggae, and all sorts of other music. Even a little bit of pop music snuck in the house every now and again. You get me? So now I'm a bit older. The influences, some of them are the same, some of them have changed. I'm inspired by the whole thing. But I got into MCing through the whole garage grime transition. That's how I got into MCing.
Yeah.
And since then, I've kind of like been able to use various studios, and the whole one thing that people don't give hip hop enough credit for is that it's integral in the grime movement.
Yes.
You know, that's like a lot of the grime MCs, like actually I think all of them, if I'm not mistaken, would have actually learned or had the confidence to MC through hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna give a credit to So Solid and those guys were directly like you get like a UK interpretation of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of like, I come from that era, and I'm kind of like just stuck around. You know what I'm saying? Since so yeah. I don't know how else to answer that question, because there's too much to say in the little time we've got. But I think that's a brief synopsis that can give the people a little background, you know. Actually, I'll mention the RU1 fam. I'm part of a collective called the RU1 fam. I've been part of a band called African Revolution. I've now got a project with the great Poetica, who, for those who don't know, she's a female MC, spoken word artist that is the best female MC in the country, if you ask me. Oof. and give any MC in this country a run for their money, for sure.
Man, that's certainly high praise.
Yeah, for sure. And also I'm working with DJ Maintain. We've started a collective called Soul to Speak. And this guy Watusi87 is a few albums deep, a few EPs deep, and I've got a whole heap of more to come. So that's not a promise, that's not a threat, that's just the way it is.
That's lovely, man. And a question that our audience always want to know is, what is the origin of the name Watusi87, and was it the first name that you came up with?
No, that's not the first name. I had plenty names. I come up in the era where we used to write on walls, and we write our names on walls and stuff in school, in the streets. I had many names. I first, one of my first names was Tender.
Okay.
I didn't really actually know what the word meant. I just liked the sound of it.
Okay.
I was probably about 13 at the time. My name, I had a name, Cajun. I just like the sound of that too. And then I'm known in the streets as Caesar, by many. Okay. I've had a few names. Is
that related to Planet of the Apes, or is this?
No, that's related to me just liking the name, how it sounded, and then it stuck. And people started calling me that because it stuck. And until this day, people from that era still know me as Caesar. They some people don't even know I have other names. So but Watusi came from, I've got a surrogate uncle, and he he opened the door once and he just started laughing, calling me this name, Watusi.
Yeah.
And I didn't pay much mind to it till he's done it again. And I had to inquire, what I going for the Watusi thing? Like, not really sure about all of that still.
Yeah.
And he just showed me that it's a tribe. He showed me that I look like, there's a picture of a Watusi that I look like. I used to have my afro, rock my afro them time there. I had the same afro as the guy in the picture. And he said, see your face there?
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool. I couldn't really see the resemblance. Anyway, anyway, after a few years of people calling me that name, I kind of realized that this is my name now, and I have to accept it or just forever be frustrated with being called this name. And it's who I am till this day. The 87 is, that's the year I was born. So I'm bringing that ancient African, spirit through the vessel of 1987. So that's the brief synopsis of how I got the name.
That's amazing, man. That's amazing. So you brought this record with you. It's called Love Equals Opportunity. So tell us about this project. Is it officially out yet, or is it?
It's officially out on Bandcamp.
Okay.
I've refrained from putting it on other streaming sites because they don't really pay us. It's my little form of rebellion.
Yes.
But also I got digital copies on Bandcamp, and if you really invested, then you can find me and I can direct you to where you can have it from my website or buy a CD, so on and so forth. And it's only the beginning, so I've only recently released it, so there will be other ways to purchase and support. This particular project was originally made by RU1 fan producer No Name Beats, and he made a beat tape, and he put out the word to everybody in the group that the beats are there for this. It's a free for all if you guys want to enhance the beat tape, and I'm the only one who took up the opportunity. So that's how I came up with that. The project is called, the beat tape is called Leo. So I was carrying on the tradition with Love Equals Opportunity, because that acronym is still Leo.
So are you actually a Leo?
No, I'm actually not, but I am a lion, so it works. So yeah, that's a collection of beats from that beat tape, which I kind of molded into my own thing. I kind of carried on the whole RU1 fan thing, letting the people know there's a tradition and a own little culture we're coming from. And also, it's just an opportunity to express myself in a creative way over some real dope beats. So that's kind of like the basis of that project.
Nice. So we're going to jump into a couple cuts of this project, man. What's the first one you want me to play?
Do you know what? Play Movie Zine.
Okay.
Let's go with that one there.
You want to tell me something about this record?
I just love this tune, man, because I feel like I'm just really cool on this record. And for those who don't know, the phrase zine is a Caribbean phrase. It's like an affirmation. Or, if someone was to tell you something, you're like, oh, okay. It's kind of a Caribbean Rastaman kind of translation. So I've just kind of used that kind of energy to, bring some hip hop energy to the table. It's a barrage of lyrics that are of free expression, but also I shout out my boy Ty on there, and I have a video which is connected to this. I won't talk too much about that actually, but all in all, it's me just flexing, and in a humble way, but still flexing the same way.
Okay, man, let's run it. This is Movie Zine.
Go for it.
All right, would you like to hear a song?
It's not one of those. That's not.
Okay, this really is Movie Zine.
So, when you said you were into music, you didn't actually mean that you were a musician?
Yes, man. The sound system is just one aspect of my involvement in music. But I'm an involved musically differently. See,
Ha. Chant far right when I pass by. Bars apply, raise the bar high. I'm good at this, aren't I? Have to say R.I.P. to my bra tie. This is our vibe, alright. Taking far light, starlight, we enhance life. Tyson's Fury here to Jordan when I grasp mics. Grenadian African sprinkled with some yard spice. Illa like Delph Half-Life. Gotta roll with the punches, get your stance right. Throw some blows, you gon' see what I dance like. Don't wanna see my dark side, that gets apartheid and I'm half white. Topping them like a pizza slice. Like tube workers, my bars strike. Like it all over, I'ma express my mind. Flying rhymes where my witness like what I've on cloud 9, it's about time. Higher than Alpine, head for Mount Zion. On a mission to the top, none can outclimb. Bring out the shine, when they're trying to cloud minds. Like a naughty son, I'm a ground mine. On the top of the lots, watch the crown shine. Used to be wild grind, foul rhymes, now I'm
Musically, differently. Seen.
I don't wanna hear your dumb theories. What I want, BMWs like a 1 Series. They say poverty got you strong, but I'm about to get this money, B. What you on? That's the type of thing they wanna stop you from. They can give it a rest like a soft futon. I don't agree with no giving back. Putting soul in the track, still it's cold in the rap.
Seen.
For souls and minds, this is Tantra, Amanda. Flows and rhymes banging like Bangra. Don't panda to black or white, that is my mantra. Energized, having sight, skanking like Samba. I have to, guess it's in the genes like Wrangler. Feed my chakras, deep like plasma, meander. See how we burn the stages of Mazda. Next chapter, as we turn the page like a maga.
Seen.
Yeah, so that's Movie Zine. Wicked tune, man. I love the vibe on it. It's very chill, laid back kind of vibe on this one.
No
man.
name done his thing all the time.
Is there? You said there's visuals. Was there like a launch party or something? I mean, do artists still do those?
I still do those things. I done a little intimate setting for this project, and yeah, it was a beautiful moment still, but there wasn't like it didn't get broadcasted beyond my Instagram and like word of mouth. So there was a lot of local heads, a lot of old school friends there. So yeah, this is kind of like gonna be have a next wave of promotion through the video. For those who are interested, the video will be on my website shortly. Yeah, and it's a short film. It's not just a music video, it's a short film. That's all I'll say for now.
Okay. So is it a conscious decision to have the visuals off of YouTube as well?
Yeah, it is. It is, but I know it is a thing that you want people to see, but there has to be a separation. So there it will be on YouTube, but it will be limited to my website for a period.
Okay. So what affects your decision, and which I think is a great decision, by the way, to not have any of your music on Spotify?
Well, I feel like, you know, some music should go on Spotify, some music shouldn't. Some music is directly for those who are part of your core fan base. They have to get something, right? So that's kind of affected my decision. But also, like, for someone like me, where I'm at, is like, if I don't put something on Spotify, it's like I don't really see the great impact it's going to have on my career, as you know what I'm saying. And it kind of gives you real fans, you know what I'm saying? Those, you know, people don't just stumble across you. They come across you because they want to find you. Right. They like what you're doing. They see me perform and they heard a song. They really want to know what I'm doing. So that's kind of influencing and inspiring those decisions. But, you know, you want to make it available to everybody. So there will be some stuff out. But because I'm in the privileged position of sitting on a lot of music, I can discern what is for that and what isn't, you know?
Okay. So one of the main questions we always ask, man, at this stage of your career, after all of these projects that have come out, what keeps you so prolific and hungry to still be delivering at such a high level?
Well, I don't think I've proved enough, personally. I don't think I've proved enough. That's what keeps me hungry. I've got a lot to share. And I'll be honest, like, I feel like the journey is not limited. There's no limit to how far I could go. So I've always been inspired by like the greats who do this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I feel like I want to be side by side with some of those people. In various ways, not just like I'm not really talking about money and fame, even though, you know, if you gonna pay me, that's I'm not shutting that down. But
Yeah.
in terms of the legacy of music, the legacy of this art form, I feel like, you know, I have a lot to offer in terms of inspiring people,
Yeah.
in terms of, you know, taking it to places it hasn't been before, in terms of, you know, helping people, healing people, directing their mind frames in a positive way.
Yeah.
And I feel like music is going to heal us. Music is our healer. And I have a lot of it that has that intention. And I feel like the further, you know, I push this music, the better this place becomes. I have something that I feel like is of value. And if I didn't, I wouldn't keep doing it. But also, this is where a lot of my intelligence goes.
Right.
So I feel like I'm just always like challenging myself to be innovative with my intelligence and enhance my intelligence. And I'm inspired by a lot of I also study the whole thing.
Right.
And there's some things I'm like, oh, I see other people do and I'm inspired and I want to try my own versions of things like that. I'm also part of a band. I also come from that lineage of musicianship. So I haven't really got to express my full vision with musicians and stuff like that.
Okay.
So this keeps me super hungry. I can't lie.
Right.
I'm like, this art form is a worldwide art form, and you know, I'm really like excited about, you know, the possibilities and the potential of this type of music that I make reaching far and beyond, you know. So that keeps me hungry, that keeps me going. And I love rhymes, I love rap, I love it, you know, so it just keeps me engaged all the time.
That's brilliant, man. That's brilliant. All right, so we're gonna come to the next record. We're gonna play off the new album, man. It's a track entitled "What You Saying, My G,"
Cheers.
featuring Mike Kelly. So tell me about this track. How did it come together?
This track is one of the most organic tracks I've ever made in terms of like, it all started from me and Mike freestyling in my house. I actually played the freestyle by accident to myself the other day, and I was like, "Rah, this is actually crazy," because like it's gone from this to this. But anyway, yeah, we was freestyling, and I recorded it, and we listened back, and I was like, "Mike, this is the song," and we laughed about it, but then we listened to it, and we was really digging it, and from then, you know, we kind of formed the identity of the song, and kind of like collaborated with our identities, because, you know, he comes from South American background, I come from a Caribbean background, and they're very close in proximity.
Yeah.
They're very close in style of behavior at times, and basically they're very close in how much they revere Africa.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we saw the similarities. We wanted to kind of show that we have that connection. We have these discussions, and we kind of felt like it would do something for his people, our people, my people, however you want to put it. It will do something for us in terms of the solidarity, the unity, the connection, even just energetically for those who see it, you know. So we had this grandiose idea of, you know, doing a video where, you know, we have the whole, you know, Rasta Caribbean thing going on. We have the whole South American thing going on, and we combine the two.
Yeah.
It did work out that way.
Yeah.
Not as well as we would have liked it to, because we were working on a tight budget and a tight schedule.
Yeah.
So we had to augment and adapt. But it's a joyful occasion. It's a joyful song, and it has some joyful visuals. And that's what you say, my G.
Okay, let's run it. All right, let's run it.
What do you do in your spare time? Don't you have a job or something?
Hey, I don't know about you know. But you see, ideas them only have in 24 hours and them teen. think bad. So I don't have no spare time, you know, see.
So what you saying, my G? Eyes on the prize, what you saying, my G? Me and what you see, yeah, we're chilling, my G. In the studio, G, just creating, my G. So what you saying, my G? Eyes on the prize, what you saying, my G? Me and what you see, yeah, we're chilling, my G. In the studio, G, just creating, my G. So what you saying?
What you saying? I'm just chilling now, what you saying? Yeah, bro, hear what you're saying. But really, what you saying? Have you really checked what you're saying? Most of these cats don't even check what they're saying. Yeah, I'm saying what I'm saying when I'm saying what I came to say. Look, I rhyme on a mic, yeah, I rhyme okay. And we take time when we elevate. Might not have cool what I said in the first day, but that's cool. You know how we do. We just chill out, sing nombre on these tunes. This is how we do it when we're spitting so different. They don't really understand that we're magicians. Con la palabra lo que canto cuando entro va a pegar. Tú sabes lo que presento, es tiempo de cantar. Tú sabes que aquí se va a representar un poquito de mi vibración. So what you saying?
What you saying, my G? Eyes on the prize, what you saying, my G? Me and what you see, yeah, we're chilling, my G. In the studio, G, just creating, my G. So what you saying, my G? Eyes on the prize, what you saying, my G? Me and what you see, yeah, we're chilling, my G. In the studio, G, just creating, my G. So what you saying?
What you saying? I don't even know what they're saying. Me and Mike on the way in, that's what I'm saying. And I really mean what I say. Me and my team's on the way. Estoy bajo, trabajo, volando, en espacio, camano, quedando, enciendo, chuendo, poñado, con fuego, bueno.
Mucho respeto.
That's my name. Call me papi chulo, mucho gusto, mundo más profundo. And I don't need to showboat, still raise the bar like Povo, it's so dope. Tell mommy para ti, para ti. See how I flipped it in Spanish, see? This ain't the same discussion, they're talking and still saying nothing. Now tell me what you saying,
my G? Eyes on the prize, what you saying, my G? Me and what you see, yeah, we're chilling, my G. In the studio, G, just creating, my G. So what you saying, my G? Eyes on the prize, what you saying, my G? Me and what you see, yeah, we're chilling, my G. In the studio, G, just creating, my G. So what you saying?
Oye, manito, de verdad, es que no te entiendo. Yo, bro, what you say?
Ok, pero es que tú no me estás entendiendo, escucha.
No, sí. Brother, I only speak.
Este man no. Tú no me entiendes. No inglés. No. Ok, maybe a little, pero no mucho, man.
Okay, so what you saying, man?
You know, es que usted no me está entendiendo. Escucha.
No. Come on, no.
You know, see.
Yeah, man, that tune's wicked tune, man. So basically, we got the fundraiser, the 4th annual Pass the Torch for Ty, coming up on Saturday on his birthday, which is the 17th of August at Pop Brixton, between 1 and 5. Obviously, yourself and Poetica will be on the lineup, amongst others as well. Now, I want to take this opportunity to really ask you about like how you first met Ty and a bit of reflection on what your relationship was with Ty.
How I first met Ty as a brother that used to tape radio shows, and I heard this UK rapper on Trevor Nelson's show on Kiss 100. It was Kiss 100 them times. Yeah, Kiss 100. I think it's still Kiss 100. Anyway, it was literally 100 FM them times, innit?
Yeah.
And I'm like a fanatic. I'm not actually that fanatic anymore. I'm more focused on myself. But those days I was so invested and so excited about rap. I used to just tape every show, every Trevor Nelson show, every Westwood show. I used to tape it. And even Chris Goldfinger used to come after Westford.
Yeah.
I used to tape some of his shows. I used to lock in and I was just invested. Like I invested like every Friday. And when was Trevor Nelson on a Sunday?
Yeah.
I used to invest my time. That was what I was doing. And until I kind of grew into the street activity stuff. And that's all I used to do that without fail. So I always like in the back of my mind, like when I used to think of UK MCs, I used to think of Ty. And then randomly, many years after that, I'm the same uncle I'm talking about. He had a little home studio, right?
Right.
Now it's a Sheba Hellstones, right? And me and Mercury of Meshach of the RU1 fam are coming into the house.
Right.
And Ty is leaving the house.
Okay.
Which I thought was really cool that we just hailed each other up and that was it. It was a passing thing. But he set the foundation for a tune that we was just about to jump on.
Right.
So that's my first memory of actually interacting. And I was like, that's the guy I used to tape his songs off Trevor Nelson, you get me? So that was cool. It wasn't a fanboy moment at all, but it was a moment, same way, you get me?
Yeah.
Those days I used to think I was the best thing ever. I still do, to be honest. Like most MCs think like that.
Of course.
But anyway, through the RU1 fam stuff, we reconnected. He reached out to me a few times, really like just kind of giving me encouragement in the name of the fam and just saying that, you know, he wants us to win. Yeah. He really wants us to win, and he had, I feel like he had a soft spot for me. He always used to, you get me? He always used to make time for me if I called, and, you know, I was trying to get a collaboration with him, and I don't think he was well or something, but he gave me a whole heap of his own beats, and like, you know, one of his songs with the chorus and said, do what you want with it. Yeah. To this day, I haven't done what I want with it yet, but he's always been like an encourager and a supporter of mine from the RU1 fam days, and we connected before that. We've done an interview together. It's on YouTube from a series called The Process. And over the years, we was always kind of tight in when we met up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was such a genuine brother in that way. But also he was like a big brother in advising and his experiences, like sharing his experiences, like we're in the same art form, like these are things you should know. He kind of educated me on like Americans, they don't really rate us. So if you go out there, you got to really like, you know, think of a new way to get into their minds. Yeah. Things like that. Just little gems like that. You know, I'm a bit upset that we didn't get to spend as much time as I would have liked to. But over the years, you know, it was real genuine love and, you know, just brotherly, you know, just real brotherly, genuine kind of person. And I've always respected him as an MC, and I have the privilege to, you know, hold him sacred as a big brother, you know, in life, not just in music, you know? Yeah, man, that's very well put, bro. And I mean, obviously he's a big miss, you know, to the scene. I mean, do you feel his shadow, like? Do you know what? I have a few people in this thing that I connect with that are not here with us today, and I always like, not always, I can't say always, but frequently their memories just pop up, and it's like I can just remember them encouraging me. I can remember them feeling what I'm doing, and that's also what keeps me hungry to, like, you know, live on in their names properly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course. So, you know, yeah, I do feel these man still there, and I just like to just put it out there that I've seen Ty perform. Yeah. And he is one of the best performers I've ever seen in my life. He has this amazing energy. Yeah. And he has this amazing talent for like rocking the crowd. Like some people just have it. Like there are some really dope MCs, but not everybody who's a dope MC is a great performer. Yeah. He has it. I saw my Stiggy recently. He come to one of my events and smashed it. These type of man, like, they don't get enough respect, if you ask me, in this art form. It's not just UK hip hop, it's music, you know what I'm saying? Right, and they put like innovative, you know, thought and work out, and I think they deserve more respect. But you know, it's due and it's there from me anyway. Yeah. So I just wanted to say that still. That's dope, brother. That's dope, man. So so we're coming to the end of the show now. You're going to give us a bit of a live performance. Yeah, I will give you a live performance because you've been such a good friend to me over the years. But also, I just want to put it out there that this is an unreleased song that won't be released for a while. So those who are locked in and tuned in get these little treats. You get me? So here's a one treat for you guys still. That's amazing, man. So this is a record called Flow With It. Flow With It. Featuring Nadine Caesar. Nice. Let's go. Shout out to Nadine Caesar, yeah? All right. Let's get some levels in order. That's all right. Ta da 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 da. Shout out to the RU1 fam. Shout out to the family. On your you can catch me at the show, but can they catch me? Actually, I know the answer and it's no. Ain't come to pally, make it snappy, hand me dough. Overstand, we go deep as we flow. Flow with it. Flow with it. Flow with it. Yo. Bubble like I pop 2 shamps, got them on the knife edge like I got 2 shanks. Be like them, I don't want to, thanks. Been in my own lane for a while now, hit them with a blah blah, new style got you amped. Feeding the streets like I was food banks. Don't make the giants stomp you ants. Top man, don't matter what you rank. Putting in work, no furlough, inferno, what's the verse go turbo, murkers, still man I come with a purpose, jokers, telling me done with the circus, hold this, ferocious, explosive, grow big as I flow with this dopeness, oh how I pattern the track, I rocket to Saturn and back, ha ha ha. You can catch me at the show, but can they catch me? Actually, I know the answer and it's no. Ain't come to pally, make it snappy, hand me dough. Throw it at me, overstand, we go deep as we flow. Flow with it. Going in. Flow with it. Flow with it. Going in. Flow. Hey.
Yeah, rhythm, man. Brilliant, brother. Yes, man. So as we go off the air, brother, just let the people know where they can find you. What's the socials? What's the website?
Okay, so that's a great intermission to say. Watusi87.co.uk, and the @ is the same on Instagram. On Twitter, it's the same. Type Watusi87. That's WATUSI87. No space between the I and the 87, which people normally do. In terms of getting to me, just holler at me on Instagram. That is the best place to get to me. I've got some trinkets on my website. I've got music there. I've even got the What You Say in My video, What You Say in My G video, excuse my words. Excuse the little slip up there. But yeah, I've got, I always put like little things on there that you can only get via my website. So, you know, make sure the traffic is jam on there and don't hesitate to give me a holler and pay me.
That's what's up, man. Incredible, bro. I want to thank my guest, Watusi87, once
Thank you
again
for having me,
for
SKANDOUZ.
coming through. You'll catch him at Pass the Torch for Ty this coming Saturday, the 17th of August at Pop Brixton. Make sure you come through. We've got a fantastic lineup. And yeah, it's going to be emotional. It's going to be a celebration. It's going to be everything you need to see. And once again, I've been your host, SKANDOUZ, the Hip Hop Original. This has been the Connoisseurs of Hip Hop Pass the Torch for Ty special on Brixton Radio. Shout out the whole Brixton Radio team. Shout out Rumi behind the camera. Shout out everybody locked in live.
Shout out Poetica.
Shout out everybody locked in live on the Mixcloud. And until next time, man, love, peace, and hair grease. We out.
Shout out Mumsy. Peace.